Have you ever felt broken, like you needed to be fixed? That the cycles you were in were far too out of your control? Justine felt that way too. She had done everything her mentors and experts told her to improve her mindset. She was doing her morning affirmations, managing her thoughts, meditating. She was reading mindset books daily. And she felt great doing those things. She felt unstoppable as she read her affirmations. She felt in control as she squashed her negative thoughts. The meditation melted her stress away. The mindset books fueled her fire of passion and mission. She knew she could do, be, and have everything she wanted. Yet, at the end of the day, little had changed for her. She was still dealing with the same needy clients and team members. She still didn't feel supported by her husband, and her kids were feeling the weight of the pandemic and withdrawing from life. She desperately wanted to feel the alignment that she helps her clients with. But after giving all of her energy to putting out fires and fixing everyone else's problems, she had no energy left to figure it out. Why weren't the affirmations working? She thought meditation was supposed to make everything better. What about that $10,000 program she invested in that was supposed to reprogram her mind for success? She thought as she lay in bed, not able to sleep, again, frustrated with all that she had invested in herself, only to not see the results promised. I mean, she would see improvements, but once life started getting really good, something would always happen to mess it all up, and she would be right back where she started. When we first connected, she was right on the edge of burnout, hopeless, overwhelmed with guilt at how she hadn't been spending enough time with her family, and she honestly was wondering if it would be best if she would give up on everything that she had put so much time, energy, and resources into building. It broke my heart to see that she was so close, yet feeling so far away. And she was not broken, just covered up. What Justine didn't realize was that she was experiencing some very common subliminal patterns that most superachievers like her get stuck in. In that moment, she was in the breakdown before the breakthrough, where you're just about to level up and part of your mind freaks out at the thought of leaving your comfort zone of what you always knew to be your normal. This primal part of your brain that is deeply attached to safety will do anything to create security in your life, even if it means sacrificing your greatest desires for your company, family, and yourself. I helped her see that it wasn't her thoughts and mindset that were the problem. Her thoughts and mindset were merely symptoms of something deeper. So she went deeper. When she dived into Recharge, she discovered that she had fears she never knew about that were influencing the way she hired and held on to people for far too long. These fears triggered emotional reactions that were severing her marriage. They even caused her to avoid emotional closeness with her children. As she utilized the tools and practices, the fears melted away. She started seeing, thinking, and acting with more clarity than she ever had before. She found herself not caring much about what others thought of her, and she stopped seeking their approval. She found herself making more time to nurture herself. She stopped feeling the need to control everything in her life, and she started trusting herself and the universe. She felt truly safe to be herself for the first time. She felt truly loved for the first time. And with the inner changes that she was experiencing, she found everything around her responding. People started treating her differently, with greater respect and admiration. Even money started flowing more easily. It was amazing. She found herself doing less, but somehow accomplishing more. Over time, as she consistently practiced the tools and methods that were helping her to release stuck fears and limiting beliefs, all of the challenges she came to me with resolved themselves. We were both in awe of her progress. What I was most impressed with were her persistence and consistency. When I asked her about what motivated her to keep going, she told me that this was the first thing that she saw real results from, and that she would not tolerate being held back any longer. She saw this as her ticket out of the endless loop of stress and guilt she found herself in, and towards the life she had always imagined for herself, magical moments with her family, flowing abundance, feeling fulfilled regardless of the stressors around her. Freedom. And most importantly, she almost immediately saw her children thriving in response to the shift in her energy. Are you ready to take everything you've worked so hard for to the next level? Are you ready to break through whatever has been standing in your way? I would love for you to experience the same transformations that the other committed students in Recharge have. When you're ready, you're ready. And when you are, I'm here for you. I'm wishing you a fabulous rest of your Sunday and sending love to you and your family.